Project Kim, Knowledge in Motion, is a multi-dimensional professional development initiative for teachers and instructional leaders of schools in District 7 and District 10 of the New York City Department of Education that focuses on the Title IID EETT category, Technology Infusion into Instruction through Professional Development. The primary goal is to increase student performance in English language arts while developing 21st century skills through project-based learning, instructional activities that promote lifelong learning across content areas.
With the children, we've seen such a big change in it, and especially teachers that were reluctant to think of teaching in other ways other than to let go. And it has been such an amazing experience just to watch them. So I want to say really, thank you.
Thank you.
I can see big changes in the staff.
We want to see change. We want to see, the aha moments. We want to see the lights go up and go, oh, I can do this now.
We have this project called Project Kim. We've been having this program for the past three years, and in those 3 years, it's really affected the instruction and basically how teachers in our school view technology. I always am amazed of how teachers like to integrate technology into the curriculum. And now with the Common Core and all those performance tasks, it is even more of a need to do that. And I think that the Project Kim program has provided us with that opportunity, provided teachers to come and use these very innovative tools and incorporate those tools into the structure of the curriculum. And for me personally, it has pushed me to the point where now we are putting together a pilot class where students are using iPads, and the teachers are working with members of the Project Kim staff and the instructional technology team to provide them with an opportunity to look at how do you integrate those iPads into the curriculum. And it's been wonderful to see the faces of kids once they see a tool that oftentimes they use it as a device that is basically for entertainment, and how that device can now be incorporated into a learning opportunities for them. I'm always amazed at the fact that the professional development that these teachers go through, and sometimes for us we go through a great deal because of the dwindling resources that we have in terms of calling in subs. But when they come back to the building and the experience and the expertise that they show, it's really amazing. And this has turned the way we see these tools, and it has provided a new energy, and that's basically what we've been able to achieve. Now, when I said personally, I as a principal now am utilizing iPads. It has reduced the paperwork. I mean, that's one benefit for me, and has provided me to be increase my focus and my productivity. Because by not having paper, I can do observations very quickly how we're utilizing these online programs, and when we go into classrooms, it's very focusing. So, you know, it's been a great experience being associated with the project.
This is PS85's third year of involvement in the KIM grant, and as a result, we've seen an increase of the use of technology in instruction in the classrooms. Our students have actually seen it as part of their daily instruction instead of as an add-on given after a lesson has been taught. So it's really had a really good impact on our instructional practices in the school and how teachers see the use of technology in daily instruction. It has helped them make the real connections to the curriculum. As part of the grant, getting both equipment and professional development, the teachers will have the capacity to continue the practices that they've developed in their classrooms and will be able to grow it. And because we've done it across grades, the capacity in the school will continue to grow as the kids move up through the grades.
Me learning the activities that we went through our staff developments. You know, I came back to class and I taught the kids how to use it. So it was a great help in that, me going to Project Kim and learning these things, and then coming back and being able to transfer it also to the staff.
My name is Mr. Tamayo. I work at MS 254. I teach special education 7th and 8th grade. The Project Kim workshops have been crucial to some of to my class because I teach special ed students, and through the media projects that I've created with them, they've been able to engage and absorb information more easily. It becomes clear to them. One of the things that I do a lot in my lessons is I project a lot of my lessons onto the wall, so the students would rather see it on the wall, for my whiteboard, rather than read it in a piece of paper. I have also created routines in my classroom, so if I get new students that come in, they watch videos that I've created during the workshops at Project Kim, so then they can go on their own, watch it in the computer, and learn how to set up their readers and writers notebooks, their folders. We've also done digital animation comic books for World War I, World War II, and I've gone as far as recorded my own lessons, recorded myself, doing lessons on context clues, on main idea and supporting details, and I show it to them as a feature film. So they enjoy watching those films, and they get that information, and they enjoy it a lot more than having me talk in front of the class.
My name is Wilfred Keenan. I'm the principal of middle school in 54 in the Bronx. And Project Kim has really been a wonderful addition to our building. Number one, it's increased the teachers' knowledge of technology, of the use of the technology, and just what technology is out there and how it can be used in the classroom. One of the problems that we've had, and I guess that every school has, is that there's never enough technology. Project Kim has actually put the technology in the hands of the teachers, allowed them to take the technology home, play with it, fool around with it, and then come back and use it in some interestingly creative ways. For example, Mr. Tamayo, one of the things that he's done is he will videotape his lesson, and then he will show the videotape to his class while he walks around from group to group and gives each student individual attention. In other words, he split himself in two through the use of technology. And it's the Project Kim technology that he's using to do this. Also, I have another teacher who, one of the electives on Fridays, we have electives. And the elective that's being taught is video game design. And he's using the Project Kim equipment to teach students how to design video games. As a matter of fact, last year, they actually entered a contest where they were up against other schools, and there was a contest to see who could design the best video game, and it was actually judged by gamers, professional gamers and video game designers. The other thing that I looked at was how some of the project-based learning that's going on has actually aligned itself with the core curriculum. And I'm seeing more and more of that, especially in the ELA curriculum right now. Hence, Project Kim has really been a boon for our school.
how are we going to enhance what that looks like? How are we going to differentiate it for our students? How are we going to engage these 21st century learners who look at videos, who are, creating podcasts, who are on YouTube? What are you going to do to engage them and get the content covered and ensure that they're ready for tests, but let them have some more fun in doing it?
If you look at, for example, in communities like this that are, 95% free and reduced lunch, or 99% free and reduced lunch, the achievement gap is something that we constantly worried about, trying to bridge that gap. In communities like this, again, they're known for gaps. You have the economic gap, you have the social gap, you have the health gap, you have the technology gap, and so programs like Project Kim basically really are targeted to help reduce that digital divide.
Project Kim, Knowledge in Motion.